So, um, so today I'm going to sing a very old song. It's from Beatles. It's called "Let It Be," and it's a nice song. But you know me, I never sing song the same way the original song is sung. So you can expect something a little bit different. I hope you like it, but if you don't, that's tough because I don't really sing songs the same way because well, number one, I want to respect the song because I'm probably never going to sing it as well as they do in that style. And number two, I think there are a lot more people who can do that better than me, who does normal covers, who sings to the original style of the song. And for me, I'm an amateur guitarist, so I don't even do things conventionally because I never learned properly from a teacher. I cannot read music. So everything I've learned, I learned from the generous people who put their content on YouTube, and I learned from those guys, many of them. And partially the reason why I'm here is because I want to give back some of that to the community, to people who, once upon a time were struggling like me. Guitar is kind of like quite an intimidating thing. Right? One, it's pretty big. Number two, it's got a lot of strings. I've only got 5 fingers and you've got 6 strings. And I'm going to allocate that fingers, right? So it doesn't make logical sense. I think the guitars have one up on me. But the other thing is, it's when you try yourself on a guitar with your hands on the strings, fingers would hurt, right? Because these are steel string guitars. They dig into your skin, and we're not used to it. That's probably one of the biggest thing initially I had to get used to, because whenever you're not used to something new, there is some discomfort, and some manifests as pain, on the fingers, and you have to like something enough to keep doing it, and if you don't, you would give up, quite frankly, and so when I was learning all the chords, the basic chords, I found that there are certain chords that I find it very difficult to overcome, the hurdles of changing different shapes of the chords, So I found this guy who then taught me this set of chords that are quite easy to change, and I just fell in love with it. I don't know what they're called, I don't know how I'm going to use it, so I learned one song on it, and then, but somehow I figured out that all of the popular songs, they're around thousands of songs. A lot of them are using similar chords as those chords. So I learned how to listen to the song and try to make up the song with the chord that I've learned from that guy. And it just seems to work, and I just wanted to show people how I do it, and if they're interested, I'll do a video on how I do it. Essentially, all the songs that I'm singing right now, I don't look at the sheet of paper and then figure out, where the breaks are, where the rhythm is. I know the song enough, I strum, and then I make up kind of a pattern of my own, maybe similar, maybe not, and then I try to fit the song into it, and then, try sing it, and then in places where it doesn't work, I'll try to alter the way I sing the song, or when my voice can't get up to a certain level of the key, I would tune the song down and I change the key of the song. So that's why when you hear me singing the songs, he said, "Oh, that's weird. It's not like that in the original." You're right. And I just want to show people that everything that in this world, they're up to us to make out what it is, right? No one says it's illegal to sing a song this way or that way or the other way. And I would say I'm inspired by people who make new arrangements of old classic songs. It's kind of like a rock band playing symphony, What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, it'll promote the lasting of a particular great piece of art in another genre, so that other people who weren't able to previously appreciate it now can appreciate it. And maybe after that they'll listen back to the classical music and say, "Wow, that's pretty good." So, even if you're a hard rock fan, you might get inspired just by someone bringing a piece of music from another genre to your genre, and then you just heard, "Wow, that's a nice melody. I wonder where that came from." And then you start to appreciate it more. And I think the world needs more people who are able to do that. Whether in music, art, culture, life, or just being able to talk to different kind of people and appreciate who they are. And the other reason I want to do the song today is because we don't control many things in our lives. We can't even control our health. You can try to influence it by living well and eating well and sleeping well, but doesn't guarantee you won't get sick, doesn't guarantee you won't all of a sudden have some sort of condition that might impact your life. And hopefully it doesn't. But of all the things that we cannot control, there is one thing that we can control, and that is our choices, which is our attitude and our decisions. And as long as we are conscious and mindful in making those, and we learn from our past to make our next decision a better quality than the ones before, then that's really all we can do. And the rest is, as they say, it's just life. You got to let it be. And try to have a sense of humor, laugh at it, make some fun out of it, and then maybe bring some joy to other people. And we don't live here that long, yeah, why don't you make the best of it? Myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary, she comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my darkest hour, she was standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, oh let it be, oh let it be. She says, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, oh let it be, oh let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be. See you next time.